How are you this morning? I am great and ready to take on today. Tuesday is always one of my favorite days, especially now. We've got volunteers, granddaughters, workers, whatever you want to call them, that come in and help. And I really want to teach them about doing projects in the neighborhood because not only we are a radio station, but we are part of this community. So today we're doing the senior blessing bags, and then we're going to go down to Edgewater and deliver those. So super excited about that. Yesterday we had the biker church in here, and we were talking about maybe stopping by there and checking them out in a couple weeks. And so I love our community. I love what's going on. Becky does such a great job with bringing in the different businesses here in Holly Hill and introducing them and talking about the importance of our city and all that. And so love that. There is a Holly Hill business luncheon today at Pictonia. I am not going, so I hope that you go. It's always fun to go to lunch, hear about the different businesses. They always have a great speaker. They give to a nonprofit. Win all the way around. So that is today if you want to join them with the City of Holly Hill businesses. And if you become part of that, you have an opportunity for Becky to interview you right here on WAPN. So another win-win chicken dinner or whatever you want to call it. So love that. Like I said, it is Tuesday. We will not be having prayer line today. Pastor Hobbs' family came in town and grandbabies, and so he is going to be enjoying his son and his grandbabies. You know, that's important. Family is important. And so during the holidays, I call it the holiday season because summer is the holiday season. So during the summer, we seem to change things around a little and change the rules a little, you know, maybe take a long weekend here or there, or spend time with family, whatever. And I think that's so important. So Pastor Hobbs, like I said, will not be here. Everything is fine. He's just spending time with family. So getting the day going. I've already been so busy this morning. I walked in the door running. Do you ever have those mornings that you're just going to come in and kick it in high gear? I feel like that's what I was doing this morning. Sharing stuff on Facebook. We've got a 1-year anniversary tomorrow for one of our ministries. We've got the big food drop coming up. Mark your calendars now for Friday, July 24th for the food drop up in Ormond Beach at Calvary Christian Center. If you can volunteer, that would be great. 9 a.m. to volunteer at the food drop at Calvary Christian Center. That is something important to do in our community, volunteer. And if you're in need, of course, come and get some food. It is brought to you by Daytona Dream Center. And then also Second Harvest Food Bank supplies the food. And if you've never been, it's pretty cool. You drive up, there's this huge semi, and they're offloading all these pallets. And then the next thing you know, we're bagging up fruit and stuff and vegetables. And then the line begins. And it's about an hour and a half process once it actually begins. But we need you there 2 hours early to bag up the produce and stuff and get it ready. Because like I said, once it starts, it's a drive-through. You drive through, we fill your car up with different food while it lasts, and it is a blessing to our community. So I hope you can volunteer, or if you're in need of food, mark your calendar now, Friday, July 24th. And it is going to be hot if you are in line or if you're serving. Remember to dress appropriate and hydrate. So, I have been loving the World Cup series. I mean, just the World Cup. I have just loved it. I like soccer. We are a football family, but the kids had soccer when they were young and just always have liked soccer. And so Tim and I have thoroughly been enjoying it. Now, the Spain game was awesome. Let me just tell you, I like it when it's back and forth, really, back and forth, almost get. I just love a game like that. Well, USA, not so good last night. I stayed up to half of it, which is late for me. If you know, I'm in bed really early. But, disappointed is I thought maybe some miracle would happen after I went to bed, but it did not. It got worse from there. So we are out. Made it pretty good, halfway through, but we are out. And the score was USA 1 and Belgium 4. Congratulations to Belgium. You sure did outplay USA. So like I said, I watched for part of it, and when I went to bed, it was 2-1, and I just knew. I said, I'm not going to try to fight staying up and then trying to be tired today. So Anyways, but I will still continue to be watching the different games. Yeah, Spain will be playing on Friday, I believe it is. So I will be watching that game also. Love seeing that the players are from all over the place. One of the USA guys was from Orlando City team. So that was pretty cool. There's an 18-year-old on there on the Spain team, and just love hearing about it. And 41 is old in soccer. But those goalies, oh my goodness, their bodies just get thrown through the air, and to hit that ball down, whew, what a job. But like I said, I have thoroughly enjoyed it. What a great thing to have all over the United States and all the wonderful people that are in our country. I love hearing the stories of what their favorite things are, the food and ranch. I know. And then them trying to get it home. I love it. It's been a great thing to spend time watching and doing with that. What is your thing? I think that we need to participate in all kinds of different things. I think that we need to have things in our life that bring joy to us. Of course, I love Christian music. I love my pastors on WAPN, loving the rock show every night at 6 p.m. But I also love sports. I love the outdoors. I love being part of this community. And I get to do all the things. And I am so thankful and so blessed that God has allowed me to run this platform, has allowed me to be part of this. And, over the years, we've changed some, but our main purpose is always to win souls to Christ and to pray for you. Prayer line is a very special thing here on WAPN. It's been on the whole 40 years. And of course, winning souls to Christ has always been part of it also. And so I'm constantly, looking and doing and changing and critiquing and all those fun things to be part of the community, to be part of the area. And I love to talk about your ministry and what your ministry is doing. Send me those flyers. Email them to me, WAPN@WAPN.net. Facebook is great, but I don't always get it. And I can't always share it off there the way we have it set up as a business one. Sometimes it does not allow me to do the things that you think I can do. So if you can email me, WAPN@WAPN.net, I would love to share what is going on in the neighborhood. Can you believe that we are already halfway through the summer? I know. How is it even so? School will be starting before you know. We have different school drives going on. So we are collecting items for the different school supplies. We're doing one with the city of Holly Hill. And of course, we're doing one with Josh down in Port Orange. So if you have school supplies that you would like to drop off, we would love to take them and distribute them to the different areas. We are kind of a hub in our community for different things that are going on. And I love that because I don't mind you bringing them here to the station. If we're not here, there's a crate out front. You can put them in the crate, or you can even put them on the bench. We have cameras that watch everything. But then we distribute to the different organizations in town. And we also sponsor the different organizations in town. When you donate to WAPN, we are also donating back into our community. It's very important to WAPN to be part of this community and to donate and to share and to volunteer. Volunteering is a huge part of my life. I always tell the story that I always wanted to be a pink lady when I grew up. And what that meant is I wanted to be somebody that would be the smile, bring the flowers, be that girl to bring a little joy to somebody's life. And I thought I'd be in a hospital doing it because that's what I thought God's plan was. But God always has a different plan, and he has multiplied it more than I could ever imagine to be part of this community. And a few years ago during COVID, when we used the airwaves to help people get food and different things, God really showed me the importance of partnering along with the different nonprofits in our area. The church is definitely what we all need. We all need the church. But the church also needs to know the different nonprofits so that we can bridge the gap and help each other out. So I started, donating airtime to the different nonprofits and interviewing and volunteering and doing the different things. And I have learned, oh my goodness, about so many amazing nonprofits in our area that were best kept secrets. So if I've never interviewed your nonprofit, hopefully that I'll get to do that one day. I do a lot with the city of Holly Hill. I am a business here in the city of Holly Hill for over 40 years. And it was a desire of my heart to always have them on the radio and be part of them. Throughout the years, we've done different things, but these last several months, we've had the chief of police in here once a month. And I love hearing about all things of, in Holly Hill, Daytona, what's going on. Now we have Becky in here, and she's doing interviews and talking about the businesses of Holly Hill. We have the mayor of Holly Hill and the manager of Holly Hill in here once a month talking about all things. And so it's really broadening what is going on in our area. Information is a wonderful, great thing that we need to have, and we need to share it. And so maybe there's something in our town that you like or dislike. That is fine. Send them an email and we can talk about it. We live in this town, and it's a great town, right? Nestled in between Ormond Beach and Daytona Beach is our little city of Holly Hill. Like I said, we own several businesses in this area, and we really appreciate the things that the city of Holly Hill is doing. So join in on Mondays at 10 o'clock to hear what's going on in our little town. Maybe you say, hey, I'd like to do a prayer line. Hey, I'd like to do a youth program or a veterans program or whatever you're thinking about. Maybe you want to come in here and read the Bible. We do have airtime available. You can head on over to WAPN.net, click on the program guide, see what's available. I would love to train you. It's super easy and literally get you started on the air the same day or that week. If you're local, you'll be right here. You get to have Facebook Live and YouTube and all the fun stuff. You can always send me a file and we can do it that way also. We have great ways and wonderful ways to get you part of the WAPN family. So I look forward to meeting you and helping your ministry become part of the WAPN family. I've been doing this for over 40 years and have no vision of stopping ever. I just keep getting more and more excited about what God wants to do. I keep getting more and more excited about his plans. His plans are the best plans. Sometimes his plans don't feel like my plans. Like I feel like I didn't have anything to do with that. And then I get jumped into it or pushed into it or pulled into it or whatever. And I see God's perfect plan in all things. So be prayed up, get ready, get excited to see what God is going to do today. Well, let's get our favor on. Let's get this day going. Choose to live in God's best and challenge those around you to do the same. I challenge you to wake up every day, be prayed up for the day, get excited, be thankful for today. Like I'm so thankful for the stairs being repaired. Yesterday I had to go upstairs for something. And I was so thankful that my husband just stepped up and took care of it, and really thankful for that. And so I was praising the Lord for that again. And then ask God, what are we going to do today? And let him show you what is going to happen today. I'm always excited about what God's got planned for today. It is Tuesday, July 7th, 2026, 92 out with the low of 74. Hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. Madison, 92 with the low of 77. If it's your birthday today, happy birthday. Ryan next door, Mary, Dawn, Wendy, and everybody else celebrating a birthday. Happy. Today is macaroni day. I love me some macaroni. I do. I'm a pasta kind of girl. I have been thinking about a spaghetti dinner like for days. And so I think that's what we're going to do for this month's family night is spaghetti and meatballs. I just think that sounds so yummy. Remember, World Cup, USA is out, darn, but still enjoy it. It's been a wonderful thing to bring here and just really participate and enjoy it. Mark your calendars for the food drop. Friday, the 24th. Hope that you could volunteer. And if not, if you're in need of food, we will see you there. Well, y'all have a wonderful, great day. I am praying for you as you pray for me.